Hi everybody, I'm out here on a little vacation sort of thing. It's actually a campsite. It's a camping area near a river here in Texas. So it's not actually a beach, but it kind of feels like a beach. And you can float down the river. It's a little early right now, so I don't think that'll be happening yet, but I'm going to show y'all a video of this area and just show you what's happening. Everything that's happening is happening in this moment as it's arising. The other part of it is we're not in separation of anything. Everything is together. What's happening around me, all the noises, everything, I'm in connection. I'm in touching everything right now. I'm on this camera. I'm got my body here sitting on this table. We're never apart from anything. We're always touching or in connection with something else. Our story is always intertwined with other people. Like I'm here with my husband, and everything is in connection. And if you don't see it, sometimes it can't be seen, like the wind, the atmosphere, everything is touching us. I can feel the wind on my arm and the sun, the warmth, everything is always in connection with us. So I'm going to turn the camera around and I'm just going to show you all a little video what it looks like here and what's happening here at this time. This is a little area where people sit around, and they're called cabanas, and they have this palm tree look to them, and those are pieces of the palm. The wood, all of this stuff that's growing, it eventually turns into this or another, but it's all really just happening at once, and it's all just already here for me and for you to have and enjoy. This is actually, like I say, a campsite for the Kamal River in Texas. The Kamal River is a Texas that I believe it's spring fed. I'm not positive, but the water is very, very cold, very clear, and this is actually another spot in it. We actually tubed the river yesterday, which tubing is like a big inner tube you sit in, and the river current just takes you down the river to another spot where you get picked up and they bring you back. I love looking at water. If you can see the little ripples in the water, I always see that as infinity. It's just goes on, rippling and changing and moving. Reflecting. You can see the reflection over there. That's actually just a reflection of the trees in the water. The sort of thing that we talk about, the illusion. It looks so real, but really it's not what it seems, but it's so magical and so beautiful. Children here fishing, having fun. It's beautiful. We've done a really good job kind of transforming this rocky, you see this is actually rock, but it kind of almost looks like a beachy sand, but they're just white river rocks, and it makes it feel like you're in some beachy place. All the trees just being trees, just like our skin that can appear sometimes damaged or weathered or whatever it is. Trees have things like that too, and it's just what's happening. It doesn't mean or say anything about it. don't know where y'all are from, if y'all go camping, but that's a big thing around here, is to go camping in the summers. Floating the river is almost like an annual tradition for around here. Life is so full. There's so many different experiences that can happen, and we get to enjoy them all. Just like water just flows freely to wherever it goes, moving, always moving and changing and occupying a different area. That's how we are. We're always moving and changing whether we want to or not. We have no control of any of these things. Life just does life and moves us along, changes the course. Before you know it, we're somewhere different. No one can say what will happen. I love watching water. It's just my thing. I actually live off the river, and I've always dreamt of living off a waterfront property or something because it just recharges me. The rocks can be a little slippery, and that's life too. Sometimes it's slippery and hard and difficult to walk through and maneuver and see what's going to happen next, but we're not in control of that. Everything's just happening. The good, the bad, that's everything. Having this realization doesn't mean everything's always going to be good. The bad is it too. You hear all the noises? And that's life happening. So they're actually just starting to set up. It's kind of early in the morning. They gotta put the tents up and things. They have like little barbecue areas, hammocks. It's been a pretty dry summer. We haven't had much rain. The river is down a lot. It's usually a lot higher than this, and usually the current is a lot stronger, and you just flow through the river quicker. But that hasn't really happened this summer, but it's still beautiful. And we still flowed down the river. It just was a little slower, and our floats kind of hit the bottom here and there where there was rocks. I wish I could have made a video there. There was lots of turtles. I don't know if y'all can see those roots. You can see all those roots from trees grounding themselves in the earth. Just being trees. Well, you can walk down a little further. It just kind of goes around for a little bit, and then they kind of have the river closed off down there because this is not really an area that you actually float. This is kind of like a little beachy area. Take a look back where we came from. Look at, children are such in the moment creatures, and They're just always in the moment, always ready to enjoy whatever life brings them. We can learn a lot from just watching children. Well, I hope you like this little short tour of this little area. I'm going to go down and sit by the water and just enjoy that for a little while more. Thank you for watching.